Hey guys, it's Brian Hardy. It has been an absolutely tough week this week, and it's taken me a great number of times to hit record, and then I'm like, I can't, and then I, I don't know, I'm all over the place, very disoriented, like most of the people in the wrestling world are at the moment. Uh, as you know, last week, Jay Briscoe had passed away at the age of 38. And it not only did a number on the wrestling community, but it did a number on his community, in the state of Delaware. And it did a number on the world in general as a whole, anybody that he's ever come into contact with in his life. Uh, I wrote something, moments after I saw that the news broke. Um, I knew about it, I'd say probably an hour before Tony Khan had posted something about it online. And it really messed me up. I spent a lot of time over the last couple of days, the last week, crying my eyes out. I've known Jay and Mark since the time I was 15, 16 years old. And I mean, the amount of independent shows that I've been on with those guys over the years has been crazy, especially in the state of Delaware, working for Sean Hardy, for 1CW and stuff like that. Gosh, I used to set up rings with Jay and Mark whenever they would do, ring rental stuff for Dick Karakoff in like Cambridge, Maryland, and stuff like that at the high school. Um, it's really sad to see such a tragedy take place, and my heart goes out, to his wife and his children, and to hear all the stuff that they have been through, just in the last week, especially pertaining to the girls' health, and it's sad. Most importantly, I feel for, Jay's parents. I feel for Mark, who that not only was his, tag team partner in the ring, but that was just his best friend, his tag team partner in life. That was his brother. So it's kind of crazy to come on here and to hold back all the tears and uh, you know all that kind of stuff. But the thing I can honestly say, and I'm sure a million other people have said it, is it's crazy because yeah, we can talk about Jay Briscoe the wrestler, till the end of time, an amazing talent, but you really have to stop and think about Jay Briscoe the person, Jamin Pugh, and you have to think about the family man that he was. And that was one of the first things that my wife said as soon as we got the news. And we both were hysterical, just couldn't even keep our emotions together. And she said he was always so good to our kids, like, and that goes a long way with people like me, because phew, I take a lot of pride in having good relationships with my children, and anybody from the outside that treats my children as good as I would, uh, that's a plus in my book. And the thing is, he was always good to my kids, and every time he saw me, he'd give me a hug. And you got to understand the thing too about professional wrestling is, like, it's not always glitz and glam all the time. And in the locker room a lot, I'd be one of those guys that I was a loner, I wasn't hanging out with everybody backstage and that kind of stuff. And he would take notice of that kind of stuff, and he would know that other people would be talking about me occasionally here and there. And hey, Brian, how it do be, like, and it's just, you hear his voice, saying that kind of stuff to you. And letting you know, hey man, is everything okay? Is everything good? And it's like it makes you think like he cared, like he cared about every single person around him. And it was just he was a good dude. And like I said, it just is crazy to me that that's the first thing that goes through my mind is like I've got a family. He's got a family, Like I was a pro wrestling tag team with my brother-in-law, who was like my brother. He was tag team with his brother. Like there's so many similarities. Yet we were two totally different people, and in a business that we both just absolutely love and care about. And it's hard to, like I said, put into words how much he is going to be missed, not only by me, but by everybody in the wrestling community, everybody in his personal community. And it just speaks volumes to see the outpouring love that he's received over the last week. Like I said, it took me a long time to make this video, and because I couldn't keep it together. I was like, I gotta do it on a day where I can just bottle it down and stuff. And it's hard. He definitely will be missed. And I just, like I said, I don't think anybody ever had a bad word to say about Jay Briscoe. And if they did, I would love to hear it, because I'd probably call the person on it right away. It just didn't happen. He was just that good of a dude. And like I said, my family will definitely miss him. I will miss him in the locker room. I will share funny stories and jokes about him with people all the time, to keep his memory alive, because in this business, it just keeps evolving. And it's like, as it's been said many times, like another spoke on the wheel. It will just, the business will keep going and keep going, keep going. It's our job to share stories and good times and memories of the person that Jamin Pugh was as a human being, and as a father, and as a friend, and a husband, and all that other stuff. But it's certainly more important for the fans to always talk about him, to always talk about his matches, to always talk about his promos. Terry Funk ain't wearing no mouthpiece. It's important. So I feel like I did pretty good with this tonight and holding up with it. It is Wednesday. It is Jay's birthday today. And tonight is Mark and Jay Lethal on AEW, and it will be a tribute to Jay and his memory. And just keep the entire family in your thoughts and prayers. And there is a site that I've been sharing almost every day on my personal Facebook page, raising money. It's not a GoFundMe, it's something like it, but for his family. And the thing is, no amount of money will ever bring him back. But together we can all do our part and share the link out, and donate if possible. And like I said, I've seen some other stuff with t-shirts. AEW and Pro Wrestling Tees have partnered up to donate 100% of this really cool Reach for the Sky t-shirt to his family. And the other cool thing is right there in his hometown, they've also got these really cool black and white t-shirts with his image on it that they're selling, and all the proceeds from that will go to his family as well. So it's tough. If anybody needs to reach out at all, I know a lot of my friends in the wrestling business knew him just like I knew him. And if anybody needs to talk, I'm here. And I'll eventually bounce some stuff off some people eventually too. So, but for now, we can all, just say a prayer for his family, keep them in our thoughts and our prayers. And, he's going to have the best seat in the house tonight for Jay Lethal and his brother Mark. And I'm glad. So tune in on AEW tonight for that. And Jay, thanks for being a part of my life, and everybody else's life that you have touched in some way, shape, or form. And we will see you again one day, brother.